The baseball world is remembering the life and career of all-star pitcher Al Holland, who passed away on July 4, 2026, in Fort Mill, South Carolina, at the age of 73. Known for his powerful presence on the mound and his ability to perform under pressure, Holland built a memorable career as one of the standout relief pitchers of his era. During his time in Major League Baseball, he played for teams including the San Francisco Giants and Philadelphia Phillies, earning recognition for his exceptional pitching skills and competitive spirit. Holland became especially known during the 1980s, when he was considered one of the most effective relief pitchers in the game. His outstanding performances earned him the Rolaids Relief Man of the Year award, highlighting his impact as a dependable force coming out of the bullpen. Fans and teammates also remember Holland for his important role in helping the Philadelphia Phillies capture the 1983 National League pennant and advance to the World Series. His contributions during that historic season became a lasting part of the franchise's story. Beyond the statistics and awards, Holland's legacy is defined by his dedication, teamwork, and the moments he created for baseball fans. His journey through the major leagues remains an inspiring example of talent, determination, and passion for the sport. Al Holland will be remembered not only for his achievements on the field, but also for the lasting impression he left on baseball. The Christian music community is remembering the life and legacy of Brian Dorkson, a gifted singer, songwriter, and worship leader whose music touched people around the world. Dorkson passed away on July 21, 2026, at the age of 60, after a battle with cancer. Throughout his career, he became known for creating meaningful songs that brought comfort, hope, and inspiration to many listeners. His work included well-known worship songs such as Today, When You Shepherd Me, and Holy God, which became favorites among many churches and Christian music audiences. Beyond his songwriting, Dorkson was also remembered for his dedication as a worship leader in Canada, where he shared his passion for faith and music with local communities. His ability to express deep emotions through simple and powerful lyrics made his songs memorable for generations of worshipers. Friends, fellow musicians, and fans continue to honor the impact he made through his music and ministry. His journey reflected a lifelong commitment to using his talents to encourage others and create moments of connection through worship. As people remember Brian Dorkson, they celebrate not only his achievements as an artist, but also the kindness, creativity, and spiritual influence he shared with those around him. His songs remain a lasting part of the Christian music world, carrying messages of faith, reflection, and hope for many years to come. The music world is remembering the life and contributions of musician Kelvin Hayes, who passed away on July 9, 2026, at the age of 63. Known for his talent, creativity, and dedication to music, Hayes left a lasting mark on fans and fellow artists throughout his career. He was best known as the drummer and keyboardist for the British pop band Johnny Hates Jazz, the group behind the internationally recognized 1987 hit Shattered Dreams. The song became a defining moment of the era and helped the band gain worldwide recognition. Beyond that success, Hayes was also connected to other memorable UK tracks, including I Don't Want to Be a Hero and Turn Back the Clock, which continue to hold a special place among music lovers. Throughout his journey, Hayes' skills as a musician helped shape the sound and identity of the projects he was part of. Fans and colleagues are honoring him not only for the songs he helped create, but also for the passion and energy he brought to music. His work remains a reminder of the powerful connection between artists and audiences, with melodies that continue to live on across generations. As tributes continue to be shared, Kelvin Hayes will be remembered as a talented performer whose contributions helped create some of the most recognizable sounds of his time. His musical legacy will continue to inspire listeners and celebrate the creativity he shared with the world. Dave Mason will always be remembered as one of the influential musicians who helped shape the sound of rock music for generations. With his soulful voice, heartfelt songwriting, and remarkable guitar skills, he created a body of work that continues to connect with listeners around the world. Born David Thomas Mason on May 10, 1946, in Worcester, he developed a deep love for music at a young age, drawing inspiration from blues, jazz, and rock. His passion and creativity helped him build a unique style that blended emotion with musical excellence. In the late 1960s, Mason became a founding member of Traffic alongside Steve Winwood, Jim Capaldi, and Chris Wood. The band gained recognition for its creative mix of rock, folk, and jazz influences, with Mason contributing memorable songs such as Hole in My Shoe and Feelin' All Right, which later became a classic covered by many artists. After his time with Traffic, Mason continued to grow as a solo artist, achieving success with songs like We Just Disagree. Throughout his career, he also worked with some of the biggest names in music, including Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison, proving his versatility and talent. In his later years, Mason stepped away from touring, but remained respected by fans and fellow musicians. His journey reflects a lifetime of creativity, dedication, and a true love for music. Dave Mason's influence lives on through his timeless songs, inspiring new generations of artists and music lovers across the world. Justice is one of the most challenging ideas in philosophy, because it forces us to think about difficult choices, responsibility, and what it means to do the right thing. A famous ethical discussion begins with the trolley problem, where a person must decide whether to take an action that could save a larger group of people while affecting a smaller group. Some believe the best choice is the one that creates the least overall harm, while others argue that every individual life has equal value and should not be treated as a means to an end. A similar debate appears in the bridge dilemma, which changes the situation by making the decision feel more personal and direct. Although the goal is still to protect more people, many feel uncomfortable when the solution requires directly involving an innocent person. These examples show that our moral judgments are influenced not only by outcomes but also by our feelings about responsibility and fairness. Similar questions appear in medical ethics, where professionals may have to choose how to use limited resources and decide what actions are most ethical for patients. These situations highlight the difference between focusing on results and following moral principles. The idea of utilitarianism, linked to Jeremy Bentham, suggests that decisions should aim for the greatest good for the greatest number of people. In contrast, Immanuel Kant's philosophy emphasizes that certain moral duties and principles should be respected regardless of the outcome. Overall, these discussions reveal that justice is complex and rarely has a simple answer. They encourage us to think carefully about fairness, human dignity, and the values that guide our decisions. The world of entertainment and innovation remembers Don Iwerks, a remarkable creative mind whose work helped transform the way audiences experience theme parks and special effects. Don passed away on July 9, 2026, at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy built on imagination, technology, and storytelling. Known as a Disney legend, he played an important role in developing groundbreaking visual experiences, including 360-degree circle vision, a technology that amazed millions of visitors through attractions such as America the Beautiful and The Timekeeper. His passion for creating immersive experiences continued throughout his career as the founder of Iwerks Entertainment, where he helped introduce advanced 3D technology to theme park attractions around the world. His contributions supported memorable projects, including Captain EO and T2 3D Battle Across Time, which became known for bringing audiences closer to the magic of cinema through innovative effects and unforgettable experiences. Beyond his professional achievements, Don was admired for his creativity, dedication, and ability to turn ambitious ideas into reality. His work inspired generations of artists, engineers, and storytellers who continue to explore new ways of connecting with audiences. As fans and colleagues celebrate his life, Don Iwerks is remembered not only for the technologies he helped create, but also for the joy and wonder he brought to people everywhere. His legacy remains a reminder of how creativity and curiosity can shape experiences that stay with people for a lifetime. Eliseo Rodriguez Delgado was a Puerto Rican professional baseball catcher whose career was built on dedication, patience, and a deep love for the game. He passed away at the age of 79, leaving behind a meaningful legacy as a player who earned respect through hard work and consistency. Born on May 24, 1946, in Fajardo, Puerto Rico, Rodriguez moved with his family to New York City in 1953. Growing up near Yankee Stadium, he became inspired by baseball and admired legendary catcher Yogi Berra, which helped shape his dream of reaching the major leagues. Along with baseball, he also explored amateur boxing during his teenage years, developing discipline and determination. He graduated from James Monroe High School in the Bronx in 1964 before beginning his professional baseball journey. Rodriguez entered the minor leagues that same year, where he spent time improving his skills as a catcher and learning the demands of professional competition. His steady progress and commitment eventually led him to the major leagues. He made his MLB debut in 1968 with the New York Yankees and later played for the Kansas City Royals, Milwaukee Brewers, California Angels, and Los Angeles Dodgers during his career from 1968 to 1976. Although he was not known as a superstar, Rodriguez earned appreciation for his dependable defense, strong work ethic, and professionalism behind the plate. His journey from Puerto Rico to the biggest stage in baseball reflects the importance of perseverance and dedication. Eliseo Rodriguez will be remembered as a hard-working athlete whose quiet determination and passion for baseball left a lasting impression on the sport and those who followed his career. The cricket world is mourning the loss of Sir Garfield Sobers, one of the greatest figures the sport has ever known. The legendary Barbadian cricketer was remembered not only for his remarkable skills on the field but also for the inspiration he provided to generations of players and fans around the world. Sobers built a legacy through his extraordinary ability as an all-rounder, showing excellence with both bat and ball throughout his career. His name became connected with some of cricket's most unforgettable moments, including his historic achievement of becoming the first batsman to hit 6 sixes in a single over, a record that remains a symbol of confidence, talent, and determination. Beyond statistics and records, Sobers represented the spirit of cricket with his passion, elegance, and commitment to the game. Born in Barbados, he rose to become a global icon and helped establish the reputation of West Indies cricket on the international stage. Teammates, opponents, and supporters admired his skill, sportsmanship, and the joy he brought to cricket. His journey from a young talent in the Caribbean to one of the sport's most respected legends continues to inspire aspiring cricketers everywhere. Sir Garfield Sobers will always be remembered as a player who changed the way people viewed all-round performance, and as a true ambassador of cricket whose influence reached far beyond the boundary line. His contribution to the game remains timeless, and his legacy will continue to live on through the generations who follow. George Johnson was a remarkable entrepreneur whose vision and determination helped shape the beauty and business industries in America. Born with a passion for innovation and a strong understanding of the needs of his community, Johnson went on to build a successful hair care company that became a symbol of excellence and opportunity. He founded Johnson Products, the company behind well-known brands such as Ultra Sheen and Afro Sheen, which became widely recognized and trusted by generations of customers. Through his work, Johnson not only created popular products, but also opened doors for greater representation and success in the business world. Beyond his achievements in the beauty industry, he was also remembered for his role in supporting culture and media as a longtime advertising sponsor of Soul Train, a program that became an important part of American entertainment history. Johnson's commitment to economic growth extended into banking as well, as he helped establish Independence Bank of Chicago, one of the early black-owned banks in the United States. His efforts reflected a belief in creating opportunities and building stronger communities. George Johnson passed away on July 6, 2006, in Chicago, at the age of 99, after a respiratory illness. His legacy continues through the businesses he created, the people he inspired, and the impact he made as a pioneering businessman who proved that dedication, creativity, and leadership could create lasting change. The entertainment world is remembering the life and legacy of beloved actor Hal Williams, who passed away on July 15, 2026, at his home in Rancho Mirage, California. He was 91 years old and died of natural causes, leaving behind a remarkable career that touched generations of viewers. Williams became a familiar and respected face on television, best known for his memorable role as Lester Jenkins on the hit sitcom 227, where he played the loving husband of Marla Gibbs' character. His performance brought warmth, humor, and authenticity to the series, making him a favorite among fans. Beyond 227, Williams built an impressive career across television and film, earning recognition for his role as Officer Smitty on the classic series Sanford and Son. He also appeared in popular projects such as Private Benjamin, The Sinbad Show, and many other productions throughout his decades in the entertainment industry. Known for his talent, professionalism, and ability to bring characters to life, Williams remained a respected figure among colleagues and audiences alike. His work reflected a passion for storytelling and a dedication to his craft that continued throughout his long career. As fans and fellow performers celebrate his contributions, Hal Williams will be remembered not only for the roles he played but also for the lasting impact he made on television and film. His legacy remains a meaningful part of entertainment history. Actress Joanna Pettit has passed away at the age of 83, leaving behind a memorable career that touched generations of film and television audiences. Pettit died on July 7, 2026, at a hospital in Temecula, California. Over the years, she became recognized for her work across a wide range of entertainment projects, with one of her most notable appearances coming in the 1967 James Bond parody film, Casino Royale. Her talent and versatility also led to roles in several popular television dramas and series throughout the 1970s and 1980s, including Fantasy Island, Cott's Landing, and The Fall Guy. Beyond her performances on screen, Pettit's life was also connected to a significant moment in Hollywood history. She was remembered for having spent time with actress Sharon Tate shortly before a tragic event that shocked the entertainment world and the public. While that connection became a part of her personal story, Pettit's legacy remains centered on her dedication to acting and the many characters she brought to life throughout her career. Friends, colleagues, and fans are remembering her as a talented performer whose work reflected the changing landscape of film and television over several decades. From comedy and drama to memorable guest appearances, Joanna Pettit's contributions helped make her a familiar and respected presence in the industry. Her passing marks the end of a long and accomplished journey, but her performances will continue to be remembered by audiences who enjoyed her work. Lee Najjar, the businessman who gained public attention through his connection to The Real Housewives of Atlanta, has passed away at the age of 68. His daughter, Caitlin Najjar, shared the news on April 20th through emotional social media posts, remembering her father with love and sharing special moments from their time together. Reports indicate that Lee died on April 18th, although his family has not revealed further details about the circumstances surrounding his passing. For many reality television fans, Lee Najjar was recognized by the nickname Big Papa, a name frequently mentioned during the early seasons of the show by Kim Zolciak. Although he never appeared on camera, his influence and presence became a memorable part of the series. Viewers were curious about the private businessman who played a major role in Kim's life during that period. Over the years, Lee's connection with Kim attracted public attention and sparked conversations among fans. Their relationship experienced different phases before eventually coming to an end, but it remained one of the more talked-about storylines connected to the early days of the show. Away from television and public discussions, Lee was known by his family as a devoted father and loved one. His daughter's tribute offered a glimpse into their close relationship, highlighting personal memories, family moments, and thoughtful gestures, including the handwritten cards he often gave her. While many people knew Lee through entertainment news, his family remembers him for much more than his public image. He leaves behind his wife, Kimberly, and their 4 children, who continue to honor his memory through the love and moments they shared together. Leroy Irvin will always be remembered as one of the most talented and exciting players to wear a Los Angeles Rams uniform. Throughout his remarkable football career, Irvin earned respect from teammates, coaches, and fans for his incredible athletic ability, determination, and impact on the game. A 2-time Pro Bowl selection, he made history with his outstanding performance as a return specialist and proved that special teams could change the outcome of a game. One of his most memorable achievements came in 1981 when he set an NFL record for punt return yards in a single game, recording an impressive 207 yards against the Atlanta Falcons. That unforgettable performance highlighted his speed, vision, and ability to create big plays when his team needed them most. Beyond his record-setting moments, Irvin's legacy grew through his versatility and consistency on the field. He became known as a player who could excel in different roles, earning Pro Bowl recognition at 2 different positions. His contributions also placed him among the Rams' top players for non-offensive touchdowns, showing his rare ability to make a difference in multiple ways. More than just statistics and records, Leroy Irvin's career represents dedication, passion, and the spirit of competitive football. His journey continues to inspire fans and future generations of athletes who admire his achievements, work ethic, and the lasting mark he left on the sport. His name remains an important part of Rams history and the story of great NFL performers. Mary Morello, a longtime activist and a passionate voice for artistic freedom, passed away on July 12, 2026, at the age of 102. Throughout her life, she dedicated herself to supporting creativity, free expression, and the belief that music could bring people together. In 1987, she founded Parents for Rock and Rap, an organization created to provide a different perspective during the growing debates around music censorship. Her work focused on protecting the voices of musicians and encouraging open conversations about art and culture. Beyond her activism, Mary Morello was also widely known as the mother of Tom Morello, the guitarist of the influential rock band Rage Against the Machine. She was a strong supporter of her son's musical journey and became a familiar presence to many fans, often taking the stage to introduce the band at their performances. Her energy, dedication, and love for music made her a memorable figure in the community. Mary Morello's legacy extends far beyond her connection to a famous musician. She inspired generations by standing up for creative expression and reminding people of the importance of allowing artists to share their ideas freely. Her life reflected a deep commitment to culture, education, and the power of music to create meaningful change. She will be remembered not only as a passionate activist but also as a caring mother and a person who believed in the positive impact of art on society. Michael Tilson Thomas, lovingly known as MTT, was one of the most respected figures in the world of classical music. The American conductor, composer, and educator passed away at the age of 81 in San Francisco, leaving behind a remarkable legacy filled with creativity, passion, and dedication. His journey in music touched countless lives, especially during his 25 years as music director of the San Francisco Symphony, where he helped shape the orchestra into a globally admired institution. Born in Los Angeles in 1944, Tilson Thomas grew up surrounded by artistic influences that inspired his lifelong connection with music. He studied at the University of Southern California and received valuable training at Tanglewood under the guidance of legendary conductor Leonard Bernstein. His career gained international attention in 1969 when he made a memorable appearance conducting the Boston Symphony Orchestra, beginning a journey that would influence generations of musicians. During his leadership at the San Francisco Symphony from 1995 to 2020, he introduced audiences to a wide range of musical experiences, supported American composers, and brought fresh energy to classical performances. Beyond the concert stage, he dedicated himself to education and helped create opportunities for young musicians through the New World Symphony in Miami Beach. With numerous recordings, awards, and decades of artistic achievements, his impact reached far beyond music halls. In his later years, Tilson Thomas often shared his gratitude for life and the joy he found in music. Remembered for his kindness, creativity, humor, and commitment to inspiring others, Michael Tilson Thomas leaves behind a legacy that will continue to guide and inspire musicians and audiences around the world. Nick Pope was born in England in 1965 and spent the early part of his career as a British civil servant working at the Ministry of Defence. For many years, his professional life followed a traditional path, but his work would later place him at the center of public discussions about unexplained aerial sightings and unusual reports. In 1991, Pope was assigned to a small ministry office responsible for reviewing UFO cases. His role involved examining reports from the public and assessing possible explanations, ranging from ordinary events to situations that were harder to understand. While he never claimed that these reports proved the existence of extraterrestrial life, he believed that some cases deserved careful attention and open-minded investigation. After leaving government service, Pope became a well-known author, speaker, and media commentator, appearing in documentaries and interviews where he shared his knowledge and encouraged thoughtful conversations about unexplained phenomena. His balanced approach helped him connect with people from different viewpoints as he focused on evidence, curiosity, and the importance of asking questions. In later years, Pope continued engaging with audiences and sharing his perspectives, despite facing serious personal health challenges. He was remembered by many not only for his professional work, but also for his calm personality, kindness, and dedication to his family. Nick Pope's legacy remains connected to his efforts to explore unanswered questions while maintaining a practical and thoughtful approach, making him a respected figure among those interested in mysteries and scientific curiosity. The entertainment world is remembering the remarkable life and career of actress Patricia Green, who passed away on July 9, 2026, at the age of 95. Known for her incredible dedication to acting, Green became a familiar and beloved voice to generations of listeners through her iconic role as Jill Archer in the BBC Radio 4 series The Archers. She made history by becoming the longest-serving actor in a soap opera, portraying the character for an extraordinary 68 years, from 1957 until 2025. Throughout her long and successful career, Patricia Green brought warmth, emotion, and authenticity to every performance, creating a lasting connection with audiences across the country. Beyond her unforgettable work on radio, she was also recognized for her appearances in the television soap opera Crossroads, where she showcased her versatility as a performer. Colleagues and fans have remembered her as a talented actress whose passion for storytelling remained strong throughout her decades in the industry. Her career stands as a testament to dedication, creativity, and the lasting impact an artist can have through their work. Patricia Green's contribution to British entertainment will continue to be celebrated, and her memorable performances will remain a treasured part of television and radio history for many years to come. The music world is remembering the remarkable life and career of musician Plas Johnson, who passed away on July 15, 2026, at his home in Los Angeles at the age of 94. Known for his smooth and unforgettable saxophone sound, Johnson became widely recognized for performing the iconic saxophone melody in Henry Mancini's legendary theme for The Pink Panther, That memorable performance became one of the defining moments of his career and continues to be celebrated by music lovers around the world. Beyond that famous recording, Johnson built an impressive legacy through his solo projects and decades of work as one of the most respected session musicians in the industry. His talent could be heard across countless recordings, where his expressive playing added depth, style, and emotion to the music. Throughout his long journey, Johnson was admired not only for his musical abilities but also for his dedication and professionalism. Before making his mark in the entertainment world, he served as a member of the United States Army during the Korean War, showing his commitment and sense of duty. His life reflected a unique blend of service, creativity, and passion. From his unforgettable saxophone performances to his contributions behind the scenes, Plas Johnson's influence reached generations of musicians and listeners. He leaves behind a lasting musical legacy that will continue to inspire and bring joy to audiences for many years to come. The entertainment world is remembering actor Randolph Manto, who passed away on July 9, 2026. Manto was widely recognized for his role in the classic television medical drama Emergency, a series that played an important part in introducing millions of viewers to the growing importance of emergency medical services and paramedic care. Through his performance, he helped bring attention to the dedication, challenges, and responsibilities of the professionals who respond during critical moments. Beyond his work on screen, Manto was also respected for his strong connection with the emergency services community. As a life member of the National Association of Emergency Medical Technicians and a spokesperson for the International Association of Firefighters, he used his platform to support and recognize the efforts of first responders. Colleagues and fans remember him not only as a talented actor but also as someone who genuinely valued the people and professions he represented. His involvement with emergency service organizations showed his commitment to honoring those who work every day to protect and assist others. Manto's legacy continues through the impact of his television work and his efforts to highlight the importance of emergency response teams. His career remains a reminder of how storytelling can help people understand and appreciate the dedication of everyday heroes who serve their communities. The entertainment world is remembering actor Scott Bryce, who passed away on July 12, 2026, at the age of 68 after a battle with esophageal cancer. Known for his memorable presence on television, Bryce built a long and respected career that left a lasting impression on audiences. He became especially recognized for his role as Craig Montgomery on the long-running daytime drama As the World Turns, where he portrayed the character for more than a decade. Bryce was the first of 4 actors to take on the role, helping establish Craig Montgomery as a familiar and important figure in the show's story. Beyond daytime television, Bryce also showcased his talent through appearances in several popular series, earning appreciation for his versatility as a performer. He was remembered for his work on shows such as Popular and The Facts of Life, where his performances reflected his ability to bring depth and personality to different characters. Throughout his career, Scott Bryce was admired not only for his acting skills but also for the dedication and professionalism he brought to every project. His contributions to television created many memorable moments for viewers and earned him a special place among fans of classic and contemporary television. As tributes continue to be shared, Bryce's work remains a reminder of his talent, commitment, and the impact he made during his years in the entertainment industry. His performances will continue to be appreciated by audiences who enjoyed his many roles over the decades. The music world remembers Victor Willis as a talented singer, songwriter, and performer whose voice helped define an unforgettable era of disco. Best known as the original lead vocalist and one of the creative forces behind The Village People, Willis brought energy, personality, and a unique stage presence to some of the most recognizable songs of all time. His powerful vocals helped turn tracks like YMCA, In the Navy, and Macho Man into global favorites that continue to bring people together across generations. Beyond his performances, Willis was also an important part of the group's creative journey, contributing as a songwriter and helping shape the identity that made the Village People a cultural phenomenon. Fans often remember him for his famous policeman character, a role that became one of the group's most iconic images. His talents extended beyond music as well, with appearances in theater, including his Broadway performance as the Tin Man in the musical The Wiz. Throughout his career, Victor Willis showed his passion for entertainment and his ability to connect with audiences through music and performance. His work remains a lasting part of pop culture, and his contributions continue to be celebrated by fans around the world. The songs he helped create still inspire joy, nostalgia, and a sense of celebration, keeping his artistic legacy alive for future generations. The entertainment world is remembering actress Wing Ho, who was reported to have passed away on July 10, 2026, at the age of 82 following a stroke. Over the course of her remarkable career, she became a familiar and respected face on both the big and small screens, leaving behind performances that connected with audiences around the world. Many fans know her especially for her role as Madame Gao in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where she appeared in popular series including Daredevil, Iron Fist, and The Defenders. Her portrayal of the mysterious and powerful character made a lasting impression and earned her recognition among superhero fans. Beyond the Marvel Universe, Wing Ho's talent was showcased through a wide range of projects that highlighted her versatility as an actress. She brought warmth, depth, and authenticity to roles in productions such as Turning Red, Fresh Off the Boat, and Only Murders in the Building. Throughout her career, she was celebrated for bringing unique characters to life and for representing diverse stories on screen. Her work touched many viewers and helped create memorable moments across television and film. As fans, colleagues, and the entertainment community reflect on her journey, Wing Ho is being remembered not only for the roles she played but also for the dedication and passion she brought to her craft. Her performances will continue to inspire audiences and remain a meaningful part of her legacy for years to come. Benjamin Vautier, better known as Ben, was a unique artist who transformed ordinary words and everyday thoughts into powerful forms of artistic expression. Born on July 18, 1935, in Naples, Italy, into a French family, he later became one of the most recognizable figures in modern conceptual art. Creativity was part of his heritage, as he was the great-grandson of painter Benjamin Vautier. Ben became widely known for his handwritten text artworks, where simple phrases placed on everyday objects challenged people to think differently about art, identity, and originality. His work questioned traditional ideas and encouraged viewers to see creativity in unexpected places. Closely connected with the Fluxus movement, he embraced experimentation, humor, and the idea that art could exist beyond galleries. Based for much of his life in Nice, France, his shop, La Différence, became a meeting place for artistic ideas and inspiration. Benjamin Vautier's creative voice remained bold and unforgettable, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence artists and audiences around the world. Betty Halbreich, born Betty Ann Samuels on November 17, 1927, created a remarkable legacy built on fashion, honesty, and personal connection. For decades at Bergdorf Goodman, she became much more than a personal shopper. She was a trusted advisor who helped clients discover confidence and express themselves through clothing. Known as a style expert with a thoughtful approach, Betty believed fashion was not about following trends, but about finding pieces that truly represented a person's identity and story. Throughout her career, she guided many people through major life changes, offering advice that went beyond appearance. In 2015, she shared her journey in her memoir, I'll Drink to That, A Life in Style, with a Twist, which became a bestseller and revealed both the glamorous and challenging moments of her life, including personal struggles and her path toward independence. Betty Halbreich passed away at the age of 96, leaving behind a lasting influence on the fashion world. Her story remains a reminder that true style comes from confidence, authenticity, and understanding who you are. Charles Cyphers was a respected actor whose calm presence and memorable performances made him a familiar face in film and television. Born on July 28, 1939, he became especially beloved among horror fans for his role as Sheriff Leigh Brackett in the classic Halloween series. With his natural authority and understated style, Cyphers brought depth to the character and became an important part of director John Carpenter's cinematic universe, returning to the role in Halloween 2 and later in Halloween Kills. His acting journey began with films like Truck Turner, and his collaboration with Carpenter in Assault on Precinct 13 helped establish him as a recognizable figure in cult cinema. He also appeared in memorable projects such as The Fog and Escape from New York. Beyond movies, Cyphers enjoyed a successful television career, appearing in shows including Seinfeld, ER, and The Dukes of Hazzard. Charles Cyphers passed away at the age of 85, leaving behind a lasting legacy of performances that continue to be appreciated by audiences around the world. Didier Roustan was more than a football commentator. He was a familiar and beloved voice who connected with generations of fans through his passion for the beautiful game. Born on 10 October 1957, Roustan built a remarkable career in sports journalism, earning respect for his knowledge, unique style, and deep appreciation for football. Over the years, he became an important figure in French sports media, especially through his work with the L'Équipe television channel. In 1984, he took on the role of presenter for Téléfoot, and later became known for his memorable coverage of France's UEFA Euro 1984 victory, sharing the excitement of a historic moment with millions of viewers. Roustan passed away at the age of 66, leaving behind a lasting impact on football journalism. Fans and colleagues remember him not only for his voice and expertise, but also for the warmth and emotion he brought to every story. His legacy remains that of a storyteller who made football feel closer, more meaningful, and unforgettable for everyone who watched him. Joe Wolf was more than a talented basketball player. He was a true hometown inspiration whose dedication and passion for the game touched many lives. Born on December 17, 1964, in Kohler, Wisconsin, Wolf became one of the most celebrated high school basketball players in the state's history. During his time at Kohler High School, he led his team to 3 state championships and earned lasting recognition for his incredible performances. He continued his journey at the University of North Carolina, playing under legendary coach Dean Smith and sharing the court with future stars, including Michael Jordan. Wolf helped the Tar Heels reach the NCAA tournament every season and earned first-team All-ACC honors in 1987 for his leadership and consistency. After being selected 13th overall in the 1987 NBA draft, he enjoyed an 11-year NBA career with several teams before moving into coaching. Known for his humility, discipline, and love for basketball, Wolf remained a respected figure in the sport. His passing at the age of 59 was a great loss, but his legacy of hard work and character continues to inspire future generations. Julian Forsyth was a respected British stage actor, writer, and translator whose career was defined by versatility, dedication, and a deep love for theater. Born on February 6, 1953, Forsyth spent decades captivating audiences across stage, television, and film, with performances known for their warmth, intelligence, and emotional honesty. He became recognized for memorable roles in productions such as The Woman in Black, Sweeney Todd, Amadeus, and Sunset Boulevard, earning admiration from both audiences and fellow performers. Beyond acting, Forsyth contributed to the theater world through his work as a translator of German plays, alongside his wife, director Maggie Forsyth. Together, they also supported emerging artists and helped create opportunities for performers through the Greenwich Playhouse in London. colleagues and admirers remembered him as a kind, humble, and committed artist who brought professionalism and passion to every project. His passing, at the age of 71, marked the loss of a talented performer whose influence and contributions continue to be remembered by the theater community. Malome Vector, whose real name was Bokang Moleli, was a talented Mosotho singer, songwriter, and rapper who played an important role in bringing Sesotho language and culture closer to mainstream hip-hop. Born on 4 July 1992 in Roma, Maseru, he developed a love for music at a young age and began performing in school choirs when he was just 14. These early experiences helped him grow as a performer and shaped his passion for storytelling through music. Seeking bigger opportunities, he later moved to South Africa, where his career began gaining wider recognition. In 2020, he joined Ambitu's Entertainment, giving him a platform to reach a larger audience. His song Dumalang became a major success and helped establish him as a unique voice who blended traditional language with modern hip-hop styles. Known for his creativity and authentic sound, Malome Vector inspired many young artists across Africa. His life was tragically cut short in a road accident, but his music continues to celebrate his talent, culture, and lasting influence on the African music scene. Mark Damon was a talented American actor and producer whose career left a lasting mark on both Hollywood and international cinema. He passed away at the age of 91, with his family confirming the news, though the official cause of death was not publicly shared. Damon gained recognition with his memorable performance in Roger Corman's House of Usher and earned a Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year in 1960. His charm and screen presence also made him a popular figure during Italy's spaghetti western era, where he became part of the vibrant entertainment world of the 1960s. Born Alan Harris in Chicago on April 22, 1933, Damon later moved to Los Angeles, where his passion for creativity led him away from his early plans of studying dentistry. He eventually built a successful career as an actor, businessman, and producer. In the 1970s, he focused on film production and helped bring many projects to audiences through his companies. His dedication and vision made him an important figure in the evolution of global cinema. Mitzi McCall, born Mitzi Jones Steiner on September 9, 1930, in Pittsburgh, was a talented comedian and performer whose career brought joy and laughter to generations of audiences. From an early age, she showed a natural ability for storytelling and humor, which later became the foundation of her successful journey in entertainment. She became especially recognized for her comedy partnership with Charlie Brill, who was also her husband. Together, they entertained audiences across nightclubs, television shows, and comedy programs during the golden era of American variety entertainment. One of their most memorable appearances was on The Ed Sullivan Show on February 9, 1964, in the same historic episode that featured the Beatles' first major American television appearance. Beyond her performances, McCall was admired for her quick wit, warm personality, and dedication to comedy. She continued working in the entertainment world for many years, leaving behind a meaningful contribution to television and live performance. Mitzi McCall passed away at the age of 93, remembered as a gifted artist whose humor and charm made a lasting impression on audiences and fellow performers alike.